Hey guys, in this video we're going to be checking out the top 10 best bidet toilet seats that are available on the market for their true quality. I made this list based on my personal opinion and hours of research. I have listed them based on popularity, quality, price, durability, user opinions, and more. If you want to see more information and the updated price, you can check out the description below. Also, make sure to subscribe for more reviews. Okay, so let's get started with the video. Starting at number 10, we have the Brondell Bidet Toilet Seat. Brondell consistently excels in our experience and in testing, and the Swash is no exception. It includes a deodorizer, a seat warmer, air drying, warm water, and pre-programmable user settings for 2 people. Some of these features are more useful than others. The warm air dryer is fantastic. Conversely, the deodorizer's chemical smell is unpleasant, and sterilizing the nozzle with silver nanoparticles feels extreme. Still, the overall washing experience, including cleanliness, comfort, and adjustability, rocketed this one to the top. Moving on, at number 9, we have the Luxe Bidet Neo 320 Plus patented bidet attachment for toilet seat. The Luxe Bidet Neo 320 Plus is the best attachment we've ever tested, both on sheer performance and clever extras. Its mid-range price tag gets you great performance. The innovative design lets you install it without removing your toilet seat, and it flips up so that you can easily clean under and around it. It provides thorough cleaning, and is far and away the most comfortable attachment we tested. It offers an impressive range of angles and pressure options, as well as a self-cleaning feature that washes both the nozzles and the splash guard that protects them. There are some downsides. Like most attachments, if you want hot water, you'll have to run a line out from under your sink. Additionally, the controls are close enough to the toilet seat that it's possible to turn them on with your thighs. Still, the upgraded performance and versatility outshine these issues. At number 8, we have the Alpha Bidet UX Pearl Bidet Toilet Seat. Alpha Bidet's higher-end model is an amazing piece of toilet technology. This stellar electronic bidet has one of the best washes we've used. It's powerful but not harmful, and it gets the job done with incredible efficiency. And while many bidets' self-cleaning features require costly extra purchases, this one is self-contained. There are a few downsides. Even though this is one of the best cleans we've ever gotten from a bidet, the UX Pearl doesn't quite claim the top spot because of its slightly confusing controls and its weak drying feature. At number 7, we have the Brondell SE400 EW Swash SE400 Electric Bidet Toilet Seat. Brondell's SE400 drops some high-end features from the Swash 1400, and not all of the parts are as durable. But the core quality of the cleaning experience is there, the side control panel is easy to use, and there are some great features for the price point. In addition to angle and pressure adjustments, you get hot and cold water, a pulsing massage function, and an auto mode that runs through a cleaning cycle for you. Most of the features missing here are less helpful ones, like the deodorizer. This is a fantastic bidet if you don't need the remote control. The nozzle placement feels a little unusual, and we often use the front wash as an all-purpose wash. That said, it makes a great all-purpose wash. At number 6, we have the Omigo Luxury Bidet Toilet Seat. Between Omigo's cheeky marketing and straightforward installation, this is an approachable first bidet. The solid array of features includes a front and rear wash, pressure and spray width adjustments, and warmers for the water and seat. You can store presets that will remember pressure and temperature settings for 2 users. Unfortunately, the controls aren't as easy to navigate as some others, and require careful reading of the manual. For instance, to turn the LED nightlight off, you need to press 2 buttons at the same time. The remote is also frustrating. Made to accompany several different Omigo bidets, the remote had symbols for features our model didn't have. Meanwhile, some functionality can only be found on the seat itself. The remote requires 4 C2032 batteries, and the unyielding battery hatch required a screwdriver to open every single time. At number 5, we have the Luxe Bidet Neo 120 self-cleaning nozzle. The Luxe Bidet Neo 120 is an extremely straightforward, well-made attachment. It comes with very clear instructions and a disarming array of bathroom puns on the box. They even included plumber's tape. The materials are solid, including several metal plumbing pieces, which is unusual for attachments but appreciated. The adjustable water stream isn't as helpful as some other attachment models. We often scoot it on the seat to be closer to the stream, rather than redirecting the flow. At number 4, we have the Brondell Swash SE400 Bidet Toilet Seat. The SE400 is extremely similar to the SE400, but adds a remote control. Theoretically, this provides some accessibility advantages. You don't have to crane your neck down and squint to read buttons that may be obscured by your thigh. It also adds an activated charcoal deodorizer that eliminates odors and cycles them through a vent system. Like many models, the deodorizing smell was a bit odd, and we didn't use it often. Unfortunately for the SE400, its big draw, the remote, was frustrating. It doesn't always work unless you get it in a very specific range. We found ourselves on the toilet, frantically waving our arms, trying to get the remote to connect. The remote's control panel is minimalist but useful. LEDs indicate nozzle positioning, water pressure, and the temperature of the water, seat, and air dryer. There's a pulsing massage, an oscillation feature, unhelpfully labeled move, and an auto mode. At number 3, we have the Alpha Bidet JX2 Elongated Bidet Toilet Seat. The Alpha Bidet JX is a perfectly serviceable bidet, but its price range places it in competition with more expensive option in our guide, and it suffers for the comparison. It's not bad at all. Thoughtful engineering went into making the installation easy, and important bits of plumbing are made from sturdy material. The included remote control was decently intuitive, but it was also extremely finicky. If you aren't holding it in just the right place at just the right angle, it may not communicate with the bidet. Meanwhile, the remote's indicators will change, even if the bidet doesn't. That means that the remote will indicate a pressure or temperature that doesn't match what the bidet is doing, until you get the remote in range and it slams into action. Having the water pressure rocket from 0 to 100 can be an unwelcome surprise. At number 2, we have the BioBidet BB2000 Bliss Electric Bidet Toilet Seat. While we love BioBidet's attachments, their seat didn't quite stack up to the competition in its price range. The remote is serviceable, if difficult to figure out at first, and the performance is solid. However, there is one significant note about the BioBidet BB2000. There is a button on the remote with an image of a jet of water shooting towards a person. It looks a bit like the Death Star trench run from Star Wars, and it attempts to shoot water inside of you to deal with constipation. If this works, it could be valuable for some. However, for sensitive people or those with hemorrhoids, it is very painful, and it's too easy for a curious person to press it and harm themselves while trying to parse the remote's confusing symbols. The BioBidet Bliss is a solid experience. There are a few unnecessary features and a lot of great ones. Unfortunately, it loses points for obtuse controls and for how easy it is to hurt yourself with the touch of a button. And finally, at number 1, we have the Tushy Ace Electric Bidet Seat. The Ace Electric Bidet is Tushy's first entry into the seat space. They call it the Apple of bidets, and that's true inasmuch as Apple emphasizes aesthetics over functionality. This product is slick-looking, rounded, white, glowing, and less bulky than many of its counterparts. The Ace is okay, with features comparable to other high-end models, but those features aren't always implemented, as well as other products in the price range. The water jet is weirdly intense, forcing users to choose between efficiency and comfort. Sitting far back enough to be hit by the bum option caused some concerning creaks, though like many bidets, the front wash works well enough as an all-purpose option. The drying feature is a bit weak, focusing narrowly, rather than drying the entire area affected by the water spray. The Ace does have some upsides. It's better looking than just about any option out there, and the remote is one of the few options that isn't downright ugly. Unfortunately, that streamlining affects the functionality. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you liked this video. If this video was helpful to you, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions related to this product, you can leave a comment down below. I will get back to you as soon as possible.